welcome back to the Spirits and Monsters of Old Seattle podcast. We need to hurry and catch up, because our investigators are on the move. They're making their way through the old Market Street, called Broadway in 1888, coming up from the docks on Shillishoal Avenue, past clothiers, general stores, and countless bars and taverns. The agents of the library aren't stopping at any of these, though. They are on their way to find information about a supernatural creature, a Vasen, which is haunting a ship called the Fiskesøker. In order to do so, they'll need to talk to the old salts at the Brunswick. It's the favored destination of Ballard's anglers, longshoremen, and stevedores. Everyone in Ballard knows about the Brunswick, and its reputation for strong drink, games of chance, and the occasional drunken fistfight. From the street, you can see a warm light spilling from the oil lamp set in the windows, and can hear the raucous laughter pouring from the open doorway. Stepping into the Brunswick feels like an old-world pub. Pipe smoke fills the air almost as much as the sounds of clinking glasses and the ringing laughter over some new fish story that's being told. Behind the bar is an older woman who still has a few streaks of blonde in her iron-gray hair. She gazes out protectively over the bar before popping a roll of snus into her lip. That was not good audio. Sorry about that. Sneeze into the microphone.
He's clearly never got snus before.
Nope, that one was Brian. All sneezes are out of character.
Wow, that was a really well-timed sneeze.
That was fantastic.
I was fighting it the whole narration. I was like, don't do it. Don't sneeze into the microphone. Just throw this and you can use.
That's delightful. Great. I love it.
All right, I'm going to take that one again from the top.
No, absolutely not.
No, you sneezed at the perfect time. Just pick up again afterwards.
And resumes pouring beers for the jovial sailors and fishermen.
Okay. So who are you describing this scene to?
Assumedly the three of you came into the bar.
Oh wait, I was hanging out with the sailors though.
True, but you weren't making any immediate friends.
Yeah, but I'm...
Because remember, they were all, like, reserved and taciturn, and we're just talking about getting out to the bar.
Yeah, but I'm going with them as a group.
Okay, fair enough. Then, to whomsoever is entering. And I'm not going to do the sneeze for each and every one of you as you enter separately.
Yeah, the bartender has this weird quirk where she sneezes every time someone enters her bar.
It's like a doorbell.
Exactly right, yeah. Is there a billy bass mounted on the bar?
There are fish mounted on the wall, but none appear to be a billy bass.
That's a shame.
As billy bass hasn't been invented yet.
Details.
So Julian and Sofie have arrived. Caelan will arrive shortly thereafter with the group of fishermen coming in from the Fiskesøker. Are the three of you getting together at all? Caelan, are you trying to get them talking?
Yeah, I think we will give Caelan some space. Like, we don't want to act like we don't know him, because obviously we do know him.
But just let him do his own thing.
Yeah, I think Julian would go up and just, be, hey, friend. But we're certainly not going to linger by him.
Okay.
And Sofie will probably try to go and chat up the lady behind the bar, because she recognizes a fellow,
a fellow sneezer.
Entrepreneur.
I'll try to slip him a couple of bucks when I go up and say hello.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say.
You pull a reverse pickpocket.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yep, put pocketing.
Now, shortly after Caelan and the crew of the Fiskesøker arrive.
Oh, but by the way, I think the jig is up to a certain extent. I'm not going to be standoffish with them. Instead, I'm going to be like, I was nervous about having friends show up during my first shift, but these are my good friends. They'll buy us some drinks.
When you say that, the mood picks up a little bit.
Yeah.
after I just slipped you a couple of bucks, and now you're asking us to pay for your drinks. You do get some side eye from Julian after that.
Oh, right. Well, no.
Classic Caelan.
This is very
yeah.
typical.
So you'll buy a couple of drinks for them, then I'll buy a couple of drinks for them. It'll be great.
I really thought you were going to say, and then I'll buy a couple drinks for me.
Uh-huh.
That too.
Yeah. The next round is on Caelan, everybody, but this one's on me.
Yeah.
Shortly after the group arrives, another person enters the bar.
I'm sorry, you're too late for the round on me.
It is Olaf Borson, the surly-looking first mate, heads in, and immediately starts giving all three of you and Jan side-eye.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm just going to go start talking to him. I'm not going to confront him. I'm just going to go talk to him. And just, like, chat him up.
Also, Caelan, you overhear several sighs from the other crew, and catch a nickname that Olaf is referred to by, although never in his hearing.
Yes, I'm dying to know.
They all refer to him as the Fishwife. Because he constantly has to be in everyone else's business.
Caelan says, "Oh, I noticed that. I was actually going to ask about that. I didn't realize that would extend to off hours as well."
They all kind of sigh and nod, like, we've dealt with this a lot. Aaron, you said Sophie's going to go chat with him?
Yeah.
He was bellying up to a table and kind of turns and looks at you, takes a puff on his pipe. Do I know you?
No, I just recognized you from the Fiskesøker. I was about earlier and I saw the
You're the one who popped up after that accident.
Yes, we were walking by and our friend happens to be working on the boat, and so I just wanted to thank you for making sure that he was okay. I don't really know, and it doesn't matter if he actually, made sure he was okay, but,
That was something more the captain
for
did.
making sure that he was... Yeah, but it doesn't matter. And, she'll introduce herself and you shake his hand and stuff. And
he does shake yours as well, but is giving you a very, spurious look, seeming a little bit suspicious.
Of course, he's always suspicious of literally everything. Could I buy you a drink?
He's not suspicious of that.
Yeah, as suspected.
He would definitely allow that to happen.
Yeah, she'll definitely buy him some aquavit, and she's just gonna try to... she's not trying to get information or even butter him up, but almost just distract him a little bit so that he can stop glaring daggers at Caelan constantly and, just give him some breathing space.
Can you make either an inspiration or a manipulation test?
Boy, is this gonna go...
Now, keep in mind, you do have advantages that you could use as well, as this is the kind of thing that all that glitters would be applicable to, since you're coercing.
But I hate to... That's for the whole mystery, right? Yeah, I don't want to use that, but let's see. That's okay. I'm just gonna go for it. Negative. I want to go through and count my failures this time because I would like to know what the ratio is, because it's redonkulous. I got 0 successes on
Now,
the dice.
would you like to try and push that roll?
Not for this. It's not important
Very
enough. It was just a side thing that I was trying to do, so it's
He
fine.
thanks you for the drink, but is a little bit brusque, and mentions he has some things to attend to, and then starts kind of scuttling about the bar, talking to a lot of people, whispering some things, and you notice an awful lot of people in the bar start watching the three of you. Olaf is currently spreading a lot of stories.
Hmm.
Anything that the three of you try in this bar right now is going to require an additional success.
When you say that people are noticing us, in what like, are we getting like leery-eyed, suspicious looks? People are just noticing this new group of people. Like, what is the vibe on that?
I think he's like throwing shade.
It's a little bit shade. It's a little bit don't trust these folks. It's a little bit I got a bad feeling about this group. So you get the sense that like the fishermen are going to start clamming up a little bit.
Wait, so
which is shocking because they're not clammers.
Wait, so he was talking to the fishermen that we've been trying to butter up.
The various patrons of the bar.
So, like he knows a lot of locals? Is that what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, you know that one person who always has to gossip about everything?
Yep.
That's Olaf.
Okay.
Never met him. Oh, right. Yeah, you're definitely not me.
So he is talking to everybody. He's getting the news. And while he's doing that, he is letting everybody know, like, you see those three over there? That guy and those two? Ooh, we better watch out for them. I got a bad feeling.
Is he saying that to the crew as well?
Not to the crew, but to any of the other patrons who are listening to him. Like, you get the sense that the bar's vibe is kind of turning a little bit. Now, you could potentially do something to swing it. An inspiration test might be able to lighten the mood of the bar. A round of drinks for everybody certainly could, although that would be a little expensive.
I know someone who's really good at social skills.
If you can get Olaf kicked out by either embarrassing him publicly or getting him to do something stupid and getting him ejected, you could probably deal with his influence that way.
Yeah.
Or you could just push through, but then you need 2 successes.
I mean, yeah, certainly as we spend some time there, Julian is just. I've noticed Sofie go over to Olaf, so I'm not going to do that as well. I'll spend some time, just kind of schmoozing around. I'll definitely spend some time talking to the captain. Just
Wait, is the captain there?
Actually, is the captain there?
Captain Norland is actually not at the bar tonight.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay.
He does. You learn from the crew he does come sometimes, but he's not here this evening.
So then, I mean, I'll just be talking with the crew. I mean, I just bought them a drink, so I mean, I'm just kind of getting their stories, finding out like what's, I'm not even, pardon the pun, I'm not even fishing for information. I am literally just schmoozing them up at this point.
Well, so
and
Olaf is talking to all the other people at the bar, not the crew. So
I understand.
Okay.
And as you know, as the time goes on, he will, starting with the crew, but then trying to get the rest of the bar in on it, he's going to just pull out his fiddle and start playing at the best. I would look to the crew to find if there is a shanty of some sort that they would like, that they are particularly fond of, and I would start going at it and just loud as I can, just trying to get the bar involved.
Excellent.
If I see him getting started, I will I'll go ahead and buy a round for everybody.
All right.
And play it up like if there's anything that I could that Sofie would know to sort of bring up as a either a cause for celebration or even just we have my friend here is a dashing musician and we have him at the bar tonight or whatever, and
you're gonna roll the hype man for him.
Yes,
that is the most important of rolls. All right, so we've got multiple things that are happening.
What's up, Ballard? You're in...
you already know what it is.
It's Julian. First up, Phoenix, can I get an inspiration test from Julian? You are going to need 2 successes on this.
Yeah, this will be fine. It's going to be fine, right? Because I've rolled so well tonight.
Can I?
You can use your. And I was about to say,
oh my
you can
God.
also take a +2 from having people hyping you up.
Yeah, I mean, so
Well,
I did just roll it.
And I was going to lend you my liquor. You were like really eager to roll that failure.
Now you can roll, Phoenix. You can roll just 2 more dice, and see if you get anything on those.
Can I lend him my?
No, so that is 0 successes on 8 dice, including the use of my inspiration of my advantage there. Yeah.
And unfortunately, in this case, you would not be able to lend him the liquor, Quinn, on account of it being in the bar.
Okay, fair enough.
They generally frown on you bringing your own liquor in.
Fair enough. But wait, that wasn't using your advantage. That was using your hype.
From the help, yeah. When someone takes the helping action, they can help you on the die roll to add +2.
So either way, and that is.
Do you want to push it?
I think you should push
successes on 8.
Push it. Yeah,
I mean, that's a lot of dice to re-roll.
Why did you have to say that? Yeah, so let's go ahead. I will go ahead.
That's right. Peer pressure away.
I will push the roll, feeling very angry at. I'm going to color this as I am very angry because the 3rd string on the fiddle is clearly out of tune. This is very frustrating. So I will take the angry condition, and I will.
And remember, don't add the condition yet. You add that after the roll, because it'll provide a negative.
Much. Yep. And do I roll this with the additional 2 dice as well?
Yep, correct.
Okay, so modifier is
+2.
+2, not +23. There we go. Roll. Yeah.
Oh.
That is 1 success on 8 dice, meaning a total of 1 success on 16 dice.
Yep. So the mood on the bar just isn't quite there. Julian has worked some tough crowds before and knows when he's got to call it. In between the off-key sea shanty that's being sung, the clinking of glasses.
Oh, God, this isn't even oil on my face. It's grease paint. How did that get there?
He's just not able to get this bar on his side. Now, I heard Sophie wants to go buy drinks.
Yes.
You can do so by making a manipulation test. I will note you have spent all of your capital.
I don't know if I can do this since I was just trying the inspiration. Can I assist her with the manipulation?
Well,
I would say yes.
So before.
All right.
No, actually, no. I don't know if you can assist with a purchasing stuff roll.
Okay, that's fair.
Quinn, what were you saying?
So with is there any chance that Julian's failed roll acts as a kind of distraction because he does so bad?
No, I don't think so.
Didn't do badly. It was just a tough crowd.
Fair enough.
These guys don't know quality when they hear it.
It's true.
It's not like you rolled a nat 1.
So
I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna use the advantage because I feel like we have to work on We have to, work on this mystery for an unnamed amount of days ahead, and we don't want everyone constantly suspicious of us all the time.
Before you do that, Caelan would like to find a moment to speak to you. He's going to try and not look too suspicious while doing it. Because he knows that people are watching him, but he's going to try and make sure people don't overhear. Just like if he can sidle up to like the end of the bar and just speak in a low but not conspiratorial voice. Yeah, because there's a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah, you can speak relatively freely here.
I'm going to try and get Olaf kicked out.
That would be great. Do you want me to... I was about to buy a round for everyone. Do you want me to wait to do that?
No, I was hoping you would... yes. If you could just could you chat up the bartender? And I will use that distraction to take something off of her and then plant it on Olaf.
Oh, do be careful, darling. I don't know if that is... we have not been having great luck today.
It is almost like ill fortune has been following you. Yawn.
Jan needs to get out of here.
God, it's all Jan's fault.
All right. Yes, I can do that.
Okay. I guess I should have clarified first. Is there anything that the bartender is wearing that seems like especially like personal to her? Not like something generic? Like maybe a...
Mhm.
Okay. What does she have?
Okay, but remember, everyone is watching us, and you're going to need 2 successes. And if you fail, then everyone is going to be twice as suspicious, or we will just get kicked out, and they won't talk to us ever again.
Fair.
So she has a black apron on. She's wearing a men's buttoned-up shirt.
Okay.
With a set of silver cufflinks. And she has a small decorative pin on the lapel of a silver wreath.
Okay.
There is no way this motherfucker about to steal the pin off the woman's
watch
shirt.
Me. Or don't, actually.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Did I write in my notes, getting on the bartender's bad side is never a good idea? Yes. Yes, I did.
Yeah, well, I'm hopefully aiming it. So I know I'm taking a risk, but we've got to get Olaf out of here.
All right, Caelan, I need you to know that I will throw you under the carriage.
That's fine.
If shit goes south.
And why don't we
cut ties?
Why don't we let Sophie make her try before resorting to desperate measures?
Well, so my
true.
thing is that we need to get rid of him in order for her to have a better shot at befriending the sailors.
Yeah, but if I can get the sailors, then you can... I mean, we may not even need to get him out, but we could also use the...
Just interjecting with a bit of game mechanics here. If you buy everybody around and can afford it, that will ease the mood. And then people will be chill.
Right.
I like my idea better because it's more fun, but I'm willing to go with the safer plan if that's what folks want.
Just to move things along.
Well, so Caelan pitches this to Sophie. How does Sophie respond?
Let's save that for Plan B,
okay.
And let's just see if we can, if we can loosen them up a little bit, a normal way first.
Okay.
An easier way.
Just give me the sign if you decide to go with Plan B.
Okay, I will do it. So, what do I need to roll?
This will be a manipulation test, which I believe you get a bonus to on account of being quite affluent. So you have
I'm really
wealth
good at
1,
manipulation checks, but not when I'm rolling the way that I am tonight.
You have wealth 5, right, Aaron? So you get a +1 bonus on the check.
Okay, and then I'm going to use the
advantage.
The advantage thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just need 2 successes.
Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, I will first take a shot of the aquavit and maybe cough a little bit.
Just don't sneeze.
But yeah, right. That's her thing, not my thing. And I will kind of maybe say something like, sorry, I can't think of like, eloquent things to say on the spot.
This
but
is great. Everyone
she'll say
should have
something
some.
about but she'll say something about my friend being, his it's unfortunate his instrument was out of tune, and to make up for it, why don't we all share a drink or whatever. And yeah. So, oh God.
Don't fuck it up.
God.
Now, you can choose to push that roll and keep your one success. So you could roll what you just did at a -1.
Okay. I will take, and then I'll take afterwards I'll take the hopeless. Like, we just need to get information and find out. We're trying to help all these people, and they're just so
hopeless is on brand for tonight.
We're right. We're never gonna find anything. Okay. You have got to be kidding me. That is a total of 13 dice with 1 success, and I am now hopeless. It's accurate. It's true.
So you announce that everyone should have some drinks. You get ready to pay for them, and you realize you've given the last of your money to Caelan. You are completely broke at the moment. And
Caelan already
the bartender Pauline is just looking at you like, yes, go on. This is where you give me money. And you're just like, about that. Oops.
Okay. Caelan's gonna swoop in.
Now, Quinn.
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, definitely.
You're very sure about this?
Yes.
Okay.
So while Sofie is providing such a good distraction,
I'm like patting down my various pockets. I'm not even doing this on purpose, but I'm just like
scouring for where more money could be hidden.
Someone must have picked my pocket. There was another bag right here that had more money.
With the soothing sounds of Julian caterwauling off in the background.
It's time for Caelan to save the day.
What shall we do with the drunken sailor?
Julian is perfectly on key, and no one else in the bar is.
You know what? Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that narration.
So they are all singing Blow the Man Down, and they're all coming up with slightly off lyrics. They're all just a little off key and a little drunk.
Okay.
All right, you doing this thing?
Yeah, so I want the +2 from Sofie's help. And
I will grudgingly give that to you.
And I want to cash in my advantage.
What was your advantage again?
So I spent some time down at the docks drinking
and
socializing with sailors.
Yep.
And I decided to name that advantage, "Hey Sailor." So I'm going to use that I had a...
This is what you get when you hang around with me.
Yeah. I was reminded of how clumsy people get when they're drinking. And I go up to try and comfort Sofie, but accidentally knock something over. And then as the bartender is like cleaning it up is when I will swoop in and try and take her pen.
Okay. So you like knock a bowl off the counter and she leans over to get it.
Yeah, exactly.
And you try and just like snatch in to steal the
Yeah,
brooch.
like I lean over the counter like, "Oh no, I'm so sorry." But
okay.
I drunkenly slur while I say it.
Fabulous.
Yep. Okay, so I'm making a stealth check.
With
a +4.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. 2 successes.
Oh my god.
You managed to snag the brooch.
This is so
would I have to make a separate check to plant the brooch on what's his face?
On Olaf?
Yeah.
You would.
Okay.
It's got a stick pin in it, Brian. Come on.
Yeah, if you stab Olaf with it, you won't have to make a check to...
No, but I mean, it's not like...
in order to plant it on him, it would be a stealth check. But I'll make it only 1 success needed for that.
Okay.
And I'll still give you your bonus dice on that, because it's all part of the same thing.
Oh, sit.
Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm going to actually say 2 successes.
Damn it,
No.
Brian.
He's saying it's enough.
Yep. I'm going to give that to you for 2.
Oh.
Damn it, Brian. We wanted to
Damn it,
fail.
Brian. Why you got to be nice? Asshole. So you manage to sneakily palm the brooch off of Paulina, the bartender.
Yep.
You discreetly bump into Olaf.
And I'm going to try and pin it on his lapel.
If you do that, I am going to make you make a roll. If you're just slipping it in his pocket
calm down,
discreetly.
Brian. Calm down.
Well, so the thing is, if she notices her brooch is missing, like, I don't know that anyone's going to notice that it's in his pocket. But they might notice that it's on his lapel.
It is up to you if you want to go for that extra step.
If you're letting me keep my +4, then I'm going to go for it.
I am not in this case.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to be the regulars.
And would I need 2 successes?
Just 1.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm getting greedy.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yes, you are.
All right, here we go.
That's what I expected to see.
No successes on 6 dice, but I'm going to push it.
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm going to...
You're the only one who's been able to roll for beans tonight, so you might as well.
Hey, I have.
Hey, that's you.
Can I... do I have to take a mental condition?
You
No.
have to take a physical
Oh,
condition.
right, because it's stealth. Yeah, I'm going to...
Because it's a physical roll.
I'm going to take battered. So, like, on the way to do this, like, a drunken sailor gets in the way, and he ends up, like, tripping and having to do it, like, and he, like, gets knocked about a bit as he falls down.
Mm-hmm. Loving it.
Okay, here we go. Booyah! 1 success.
Oh my god.
So you just manage to pin this onto his coveralls and get knocked around by one of the sailors when it happens. So you are a little bit bruised, a little bit sore, but feeling very proud of yourself.
Yeah, I see my opportunity, like, nobody's looking at me. Olaf, like, glances away.
He's busy watching Jan for a second.
Yeah, but then, this other sailor comes, like, barreling through, and I'm like, I have to take my shot. So I, like do a little bit of a lunge, and then, like, the sailor trips over me, and, like, we collapse on the ground. But I use that as, like, cover to, like, quickly just pin it on him. Yeah.
So after a few minutes, an uproar happens from the bar, where Paulina demands to know where her missing brooch is. The clink of glasses and the chatter very quickly dies down, and this steely-eyed woman looks out, and her eyes lock onto Olaf's coveralls. The words that she utters cannot be said here. The explicit tag won't cover them.
We would need something
However,
above and beyond the explicit tag.
Yeah, we need the sailor's explicit tag. Olaf, despite all protestations of innocence, actually gets roughed up a little bit and then gets kicked out on his ass.
Hell yeah.
The sailors triumphantly return her brooch to her. Paulina pins it back onto her apron, gives basically a "do not fuck with me" kind of look to everybody in the bar, and then just like that, the mood turns. It's like a switch flipped, and suddenly people are laughing again, they're clinking glasses again, and they are much more willing to deal with the three of you.
Nice.
All right. Well done, Quinn. I shouldn't have doubted
you absolutely should have doubted.
Yeah, you should.
That was very much something to doubt. That was a terrible idea.
No, I just had so many dice. There's no way I could have failed.
See everyone who went before you.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Right?
not how it works.
Oh my goodness.
So just for flavor, could I, like, ride on that success to pull out the cash that my cohorts have given me and use that to buy a round for the bar, and like that really like solidifies how ingratiated they are to us.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You're not able to buy a round of drinks for the whole bar, but at least the crew of the Fiskesøker.
Oh yeah, no, the folks who retrieved the pin from the dastardly villain. I'm like,
definitely.
Yeah, you guys.
Get those men drinks.
Yeah, get those men drinks. And I pull out the last of the cash that I was given and slam it down.
Paulina goes into the back to get the good aquavit.
Oh, nice.
Sophie is just like staring at Caelan, just like totally deadpan. Like, okay, that's how it's going tonight, huh?
I turned to Sophie. He's paying with my money, and they're all cheering him on.
This is the start of Julian's villain arc.
These are right in his origin story.
Meanwhile,
it seems the stars are against us.
Caelan is having a blast and thinks he's doing a really good job at the mission.
Right. Nope. Glad somebody is.
All right, so now that you have managed to get the bar on your side, what are the three of you doing?
I mean, I think that we're gonna, Oh, by the way, once everyone gets more chill, I will bring Yorts into play and, have him.
And tell us, who is Yorts? Star of the podcast we have not seen on screen.
Yet? The star of the podcast, Yorts, is my beloved cat, who is a very shaggy and rotund orange cat who has maybe 1.5 brain cells. But he is my best little guy, and he looks really grumpy and intimidating. But he's actually just a sweet little furball.
I'm sorry, I have to ask. When you say I bring out Yorts, where was he?
Yeah, that's my question too.
No, I said I bring Yorts into play, which means he's been just kind of like hiding under tables until I kind of give him the signal and like pat the table, and he'll come out and start canoodling with people, And,
I had figured he was some kind of purse cat.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You just pull him out of your purse.
He's like a skirt cat, He'll kind of.
Wow, this cat is so much more friendly than the mean one on the ship. Let's all pet it. Let's all pet it.
It's true. Everyone can pet Yorts. He loves the attention.
And like Sofie a little bit more because of it.
Exactly. Please like me.
Okay.
So yeah, and I think like as everybody's kind of loosening up and stuff, and maybe we play some. Well, can't really play any drinking games because we don't have any money left, but we can play, play dice or something with them. And I think we're just trying to surreptitiously, we're not like, interrogating anybody, but just kind of dropping
just
the
conversations
natural questions here and there. Yeah. About the ship and about, things that have been happening and stuff.
As you start to do that, you start to notice something. There are a lot of people here playing dice, playing cards, playing dominoes. Nobody plays with the members of the Fiskesøker.
That's weird.
Like, the crew of the Fiskesøker is drinking, and people will talk to them. But there are no, like, folks who are playing games with them. There are no people who are having drinking contests with them. Like, it seems like there is a division of things a bit.
I think if we're noticing that, I think Julian would probably just go over to one of them, make conversation, and eventually steer it over to. I mean, I'm not associated with the Fiskesøker, so I'm just going to be like, What's the deal with those guys? Nobody's really talking to them much.
So you ask an old salt fisherman who introduces himself as Egil. And when you bring up that crew, he very quickly crosses himself and then takes a drink.
I return the gesture and drink from my own.
Mark my words, lad. You never want to be on a ship that has too much luck.
Too much luck? What do you mean?
Lucky ship, lucky catches, suddenly making out of a storm. That much luck can offend the ship spirit or the Skepsra.
Oh. I've been hearing they've been having quite the streak of bad luck lately.
And he nods, like you said, the most obvious thing. Too much good luck,
right.
And it spoils.
I've had the same experience with, you know what, never mind, doesn't matter. Yeah, good call.
Now, you caught an interesting term there, Skepsra. That might be the clue that you need to make a learning test to know about the Vasen of this mystery.
Okay, so that just happened. Is that only for me?
So you can relay that to the team. The way that this will work is only one character can make this learning test.
Yeah, you don't want me doing that.
If you fail, or if you don't get enough successes to get the information you want, you can go back to the library to consult the stacks there. However, the situation will get worse here.
Yeah, I'll make my way back over to Sofie and relay the information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Erin, no pressure. Do you want to make a learning test?
What I would like to do before that
Get some York's time in?
Yes. I'm going to get some head bonks from the Yorks, the Yorkster. And the bonks will restore me just like they do in real life.
Am I able to assist on this?
So for this particular learning test, you are not.
Okay.
This one is all about what the PC can find about the Vasen from folklore and what they sort of are able to pull from their different sources.
You're the smartest nerd I know, Sofie. You got this.
I totally am, but I can't remember what this talent does.
I believe it adds +2 to knowledge checks about the Vasen.
So will it automatically add it?
It will not.
do
You'll
I
have
need
to
to add
manually
it?
add that.
Okay.
Because you have Bookworm, right?
No, I have knowledge is reassuring.
Okay, so you get to you don't even need to remove conditions when making learning tests.
Oh. Well, it's okay. I'll remove it anyway. It's fine.
And I believe you have old books, so those can provide a modifier.
Oh, yeah, that's a +1 bonus. Oh, that I could just use
Mm-hmm.
that. Okay. And then... All right.
This would also be another good one to use an advantage on.
Yeah. Okay. So before I used the coin
All that
thing.
glitters?
Yeah, all that glitters. And now I will use my advantage, and I'll just kind of maybe if I can think back to what I was reading earlier and something that will jog my memory about, that something maybe in Norwegian, because a lot of this stuff is Scandinavian, right? So maybe some word or some mention in my mother's journal that would kind of jog my memory.
Absolutely.
All right. And it's learning, right?
Hey, 2 successes.
Way to go, nerd.
Now, you could push this roll to try and get a third. Or you can leave it at 2.
Get a third. Get a third. Get a third.
Quinn, I'm never bringing you gambling.
Right?
Well, but you have so many dice, and I...
Double down. Double down.
Yeah, we can heal...
This episode's sponsored by the Double Down Casino.
We can only heal one per time.
Yeah, I know,
Quinn.
but I want to know what what we find out with 3 successes. Brian made it sound so juicy.
It is.
He's a drug dealer.
It's super
just
juicy.
trying to bait you in.
He's a drug dealer. That's why he made it sound juicy.
You good to stay at 2?
But you spent your advantage. You want a really good success for this.
Oh my god.
How's that peer pressure coming?
Aaron, make your own
Right?
decisions. I support you either way. You're a valuable human being.
All of that is true. All right, staying.
No. Oh, jeez.
5 successes.
5 successes. She knows the shit about this thing.
All right. Skepsra are very similar to Nisa and perform similar functions aboard a ship that a Nisa would within a farm. They keep order both on and below decks and will reprimand sailors who aren't doing their jobs properly. Skepsra can transform into animals to hide even from those with the sight. While a single Skepsra is considered a lucky blessing, 2 are considered a terrible curse, as they will fight over who is the rightful guardian of the vessel. A Skepsra can be killed by pulling a nail from their ship and driving it into their heart. This is no easy feat, as Skepsra are frighteningly strong despite their small size, and can hurl an ox or pull a mighty catch from the sea if so inclined. Other Nisa are known to weave braids into the manes of beloved horses, or braid the hair of farm girls they love and are protective over.
You switched to Nisa.
Nisa is the plural. Nisa is the singular.
No, but
those are benevolent farm spirits.
Yeah, we're learning.
Skepsra is a ship spirit.
Yeah, so we're learning about Skepsra,
which is a similar type of.
Think of Skepsra as kind of cousins of the Nisa.
So you're telling us about Nisa because that is related to the Skepsra. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
It is possible to drive off a Skepsra by getting it to accept a gift, or by offending it to the point it's unwilling to stay. A safer route to be rid of a meddlesome Skepsra is to convince it to watch over a new ship or vessel instead.
Yeah.
Bam. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, why would we want to kill it? It's a benevolent spirit. We don't want to just kill it. But obviously it's the cat and the albatross,
that's what I was thinking.
right? So, and the albatross belonged to the other ship that went down, and that's why it came with the mast. So I think we need to get the albatross another ship. Or the cat. And I mean, maybe I could have an in with cats because Yorts. Maybe Yorts can talk to him for us.
Do your thing, Yorts. Yorts it up.
Well, but if there was something about weaving, they do that?
So other Nisar are known to weave braids into the manes of beloved horses, or braid the hair of farm girls they love and are protective over.
So the cat, I'm pretty sure, was here obviously before the albatross, and
exactly.
So we're not moving the cat. That's the captain's,
because he obviously is the one doing that for the captain, right?
Yeah,
and that's why the captain must know. He has to know. Obviously, there's a spirit braiding his beard, but also,
I forgot. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, and it's really precious. It's really precious. So. Yeah, we need to get the bird.
Well, we need to ask, when did the braids appear? Because I'm suddenly on board with whichever. Would it Stressa?
Skepsra.
Skepsra. I'm on board with whichever Skepsra is braiding his beard. If his beard has only been started to being braided recently, then I'm on board with the albatross. If it's always been braided, then I'm going with the cat. Actually, I'm going to ask around. How long has the captain been braiding his beard?
You're easily able to find that information. He's been doing that for years.
Perfect. Okay. So we need to move the albatross.
All right. The 3 of you start making plans over beers and aquavit the last that your ready money could afford, but further away, out on the docks, a pair of sailors who are stuck on night watch are talking over the rail of the Fiskesøker. The two of them have been discussing the ship's awful luck of late and the terrible string of events that have been happening.
Oh no.
Both agree that it's time to abandon this ship. That it is not worth it. And as they do, dark shadows loom up behind them. And that's what we're going to call it.
Oh.
So, next time, we will find out how things go.
Don't dirty talk the spirit ships.
Next time on Fury of the Dice Gods.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to end the session here.
Fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Spirits and Monsters of Old Seattle. Our theme song is Myths and Legends by Robert Bruckmeyer, which is playing right now. Our music is by Andreas Lundström, and you can hear more of his work on the Sweden Rolls podcast. Link in the show notes. Our editor is Hannah Cheney. If you're enjoying this show, please take 2 minutes to rate and leave a review on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts. I know every podcast says it, but it really does make a difference and helps us continue to grow the show. Finally, remember the motto of the library. Fear gives way to knowledge. Knowledge gives way to wisdom. And wisdom gives way to the truth. Until next time.